Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and in this video, I'm going to be going over 7 things that masculine men don't do. Honestly, these are just things that you should avoid doing because they don't benefit you long term or add any value to your life. Take out the word masculine and replace it with great men or awesome men, and the sentiment still stands. And a disclaimer, this isn't about the way you look either. This is all about behavior and the way that you conduct and carry yourself. And newsflash, it is not toxic to be masculine or to do things that will make your life better. So let's get into it. The first thing that masculine men do not do is neglect health and fitness. And that is because health is wealth. This is not about fitting a mold, this is not about being the most muscular guy in the room, or even looking a certain way. It's about prioritizing your health and your wellness. You'll feel better, you'll be more confident, you'll function more optimally on a daily basis, you'll have more energy and be more productive. And the fact that it will make you look better is just a nice little bonus. If you make any changes to your lifestyle this year, let it be taking care of your health. And start by taking care of yourself from the inside out. I also want to preface by saying I'm not a doctor. Obviously, do your own research and do what is best for your body. What works for me might not necessarily work for you, but I can guarantee and sit here with confidence and tell you that eating junk food and garbage 24/7 and living a sedentary lifestyle is not doing you any favors. I pinky promise. And while we're on the topic of taking care of yourself from the inside out, today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. Factor helps you avoid takeout and ordering in with delicious and nutritious, no-nonsense food that's ready quickly. Factor's chef-prepared meals make it easy to eat well so you never have to opt for something that isn't good for you. Just heat, eat, and enjoy. Factor meals can be heated in the oven or microwave in minutes. With 34 chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, there's always something new to try. Plus, you can round out your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of 36+ quick bites, smoothies, juices, and more satisfying add-ons. Prioritizing my health and wellness is at the top of my goal list this year. Factor provides fuel for my body and mind and saves me time while maintaining my routines. They have so many nutritious options for keeping my fridge well stocked, and they offer options that make it easy to stick to my nutrition goals. Honestly, it's just so nice to not have to worry about what I'm eating next so that I can actually focus on getting some work done. So if you're interested in checking out Factor, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code Courtney60 to get 60% off of your first Factor box. The second thing that masculine men do not do is follow thirst traps. And by thirst traps, you all know what I'm talking about. I've said it before and I'll say it again, this makes you look desperate and thirsty. Hence the word thirst trap. They call it that for a reason. And I'll give you a female equivalent just to make it fair here and balance things out. A classy and elegant woman would not be posting nudes of herself on OnlyFans or Instagram. The words classy, elegant, and OnlyFans typically don't go hand in hand, the same way masculine and Instagram model thirst traps don't either. I think this honestly says a lot more about you than you might think or wish that it did. And your impulse control, or lack thereof. A lot of men who do this also have a porn addiction. Not good. Great men don't do this. Why? Because they don't have to, or even feel the need to, and especially here if you already have a woman in your life. That just takes it to the next level and makes you look like such a dud. It's disrespectful, but even if you're a single guy, you can do whatever you want, you can take my advice or leave it, but I would strongly recommend you not be following all these naked Instagram thirst trap models that don't even know that you exist. And especially don't give them your money. Number 3 is play the victim. This does nothing to benefit you and actually only makes your life worse. Focusing on problem solving instead of wallowing in the problem is what masculine, wonderful men do. And I do want to say we can't control what happens to us, but we can control the way that we respond and react to it. If you choose to respond and react by blaming everyone else or not taking accountability and understanding that you're part of the problem, that's not productive and not something that masculine men do. And again here, even if you take the word masculine out of the picture, this is not something that I would personally want in my partner. It's not something that I would look for in a man. It's not something that I have ever seen my dad do. You know, these are just things that great men do not do. The next one is being indecisive and or passive. Take action and lead. Be someone that people look up to and trust to lead them in a positive direction. Being a leader includes problem solving that I mentioned in my last point, and also being a good role model. How will we ever pick a restaurant to eat at if we're both indecisive and passive? One of us has got to have it going on here. All jokes aside here, making decisions, sticking to them, and having your own opinions is really important. I also think that included in this one is reliability and making sure that your words and your actions match. Integrity is incredibly important in my eyes as well. The next one is being arrogant and cocky. Confidence is quiet, and cockiness and arrogance are quite loud. If you have to say you are something, you're not. Example here, I'm such a high value man, I'm such an alpha male. And the reason why masculine men do not do this is because they don't have to. Again, confidence is quiet, cockiness is loud. A cocky and arrogant guy is not masculine, it's insecurity. People who are cocky are often unable to listen to other people's opinions or perspectives because they think that they already know everything. And having this I know it all or I'm better than you attitude is such a turnoff. It's so unattractive and just, again, screams insecurity. And great men simply do not do this. You should be speaking to everyone as if there's something to learn from them. It's also totally okay to not know something and to be open to growth and evolving. In fact, this is incredibly attractive and something that masculine, amazing men do. My next point here is one that I mention a lot on my channel, and that is chase women. Right off the bat, this is just a surefire way to kill any attraction. Leave a little room for imagination and mystery, guys. But confident, secure, masculine men don't chase women because they know their worth. They know what they bring to the equation, and they're confident about that. They know their worth, and that includes knowing when it's time to walk away from someone who is not reciprocating your time, effort, or energy, which is what chasing is. It's someone who's not reciprocating those things, or someone who's made it clear that they're not into you and you just keep running after someone who is quite literally running away from you. And keep in mind here, chasing and pursuing are very different things. I've actually made an entire video discussing this, breaking it down, giving you all the details, so I'll link that below for you guys so that you can check it out if you haven't already, or you need a little more clarification. If you are out here chasing women, having one-itis, letting this distract you from bettering yourself, you, my friend, are self-sabotaging. Instead of chasing women, work on yourself. Make yourself a better you, and I promise you will not have to chase anybody. And remember that you are what you attract, so be what you want to attract. And my last point that I'm going to talk about here today is instant gratification. And just to make sure that we're all on the same page here, instant gratification is a term which refers to the desires to experience fulfillment or pleasure without delay. It's when you want something and you want it now. It often happens when you will forego a future benefit to obtain a less rewarding but immediate benefit, whether it be entertainment, food, or sex. As a society, I think we've gotten so used to instant gratification that if anything takes us more than, say, 10 seconds, we're out. We're easily bored. We need constant entertainment. We seek validation from external sources instead of creating it for ourselves. We're constantly looking for the next best thing instead of seeing what is right in front of us. People who do this often make poor choices because they don't give themselves the time to actually think things through or think long term. But good things come to those who wait. And being able to think long term or keep your long-term goals and visions in mind is something that masculine men do. And a great place to start here, if you find yourself doing this, is to just set goals for yourself. I think a lot of people have this instant gratification mindset or fall into this pattern because they don't actually have any goals that they're working towards or a long-term vision, so they just do what's great right now and don't think about things in a long-term way. So start by setting goals for yourself if you're someone who's just starting out. But I do believe that instant gratification is the root of a lot of issues today, and those masculine great men who are watching already know that, right? Alright guys, that is all I have for this video. If you liked it or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys over on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.